WBIF World Individual Championship 2024, Gus Owen versus Roberto Terenziani. Roberto plays bottom with black checkers and Gus plays top with white checkers. One for Gus. Good advanced anchor for Roberto. Gus hits. Roberto dances and no, I don't think it is a double, but Gus doubles immediately. And he hits the second checker. GNU agrees with me. For GNU, the double was a bit early. So very aggressive double by Gus. Six one, bar point and hit on the 3. Fifth checkers back. I think that now Roberto positions seems like shaky, but he can make a second anchor. Not easy game as a first game. I think he has to hit, otherwise it can easily get primed. Yes, and I would play 21-18. I don't like this one. Too many checkers behind to play to go for the blitz. I think I would play 24-18 and 21-18. Now Roberto's position is not bad. I think the checker on the ace is a weakness. (24-18) and 15-13. Gus hits. Hits and covers. Hit another checker. Oh, Roberto dances. And make the 5 point. Make the 10 point and go from the 12 to 6. 10 point is very important. Now he has a nice prime. I think Roberto needs a 3 to run with, to gain some timing. For 2 is not very good, but 3-1 is bad for gas. I think 23-22 and 6-3. (5-1), another bad roll for Roberto. 6-5 I would run and maybe it on the ace. For 6, not a good roll. Now Roberto risks a lot. Blunder by gas. Probably he had to hit. Now it's not easy for gas to bring to bear in his 3 checkers on the 9 point. Each 5 is dangerous. Yes, I like this one. X1 leaves a shot. And Roberto hits. To 5, very good roll for gas. But Roberto hits. And now I think he has a strong double. Strong redouble. I think it is a drop. No? Gas takes, and it was not a redouble. I completely misjudged the position. Yes, now it is clear that it is very risky. Gas is ahead in the race. he can't run. Now Roberto closes his board. Gas is playing very fast as usual. Two off and 4-3. Okay, few gammons, very few gammons. Only double 4 can leave some gammons. For 0 for Roberto. Six two after 4-2. Very interesting, because yesterday it happened to me 6-3 and I misplayed it. Roberto played it correctly. I was sure that my move was correct. I played 24-18 and 13-10, but it was correct to run 24-15. And Roberto followed the correct idea with the 2, but I don't think it changes. Now Roberto is 9 pips ahead in the race. Eight pips. Now the double is close. But Roberto is 4-0 ahead in the score. Now 6 pips ahead. I think it was very close to double. Now it is a clear double for me. Six five. Very good 6-5 for gas. Double 4, very good roll for Roberto. That now is a big favorite. 2-1 is not a good roll. But he has three checkers against 5. So he's a clear favorite. Let's say huge favorite. And Roberto is playing under 3, Gaz more than 6. 6-0 for Roberto. Golden point for Gaz. I would play yes, this one, but it is not correct. $13.8 and $23.22. This is safer. Roberto is ahead in the score, so it is correct to play safer. Yes, and 6-2, I think. I don't like this one. I think that the 9 point is very important. But this is not correct. 6-4 makes the 4 point. Three 2 makes the 5 point. I think 2 down from the mid. Now Gaza is a good position, but it's not easy to bring away his checkers. I think it is a clear take. Six 5 is a wonderful roll for Gaz. Can clear the golden. Or 3. 13-10. Now if Roberto can't hit a flying shot, his position is it's not a good one, because the deuce point game doesn't give a lot of winning chances. 9-6 and 8-3. This is an idea, but is behind in the race by 12 pips. But I think I would run. It is dangerous for Gas to hit loose. But now if he plays 10-5, he leaves 4 shots. If it lose, his gammon chances are tiny. So I think this is too risky. And it is a blunder. But he's rewarded. It covers the blot in his inner board. Five three closes board, but his gammon chances are under 4%. It was not an easy choice, but since gammon chances are not high, it was too risky gas move. Oh, 10-8, no, I don't like this one. Not sure, because after 10-8, everyone lost gammon. So 6-2, very good double 6 for Gas. H2 I would run. Interesting choice by Roberto. 6-3, not a good roll. Neither is good 6-1. Roberto plays under the gun. I think it is a take. I would make the 3 point. Gas move is a blunder. Roberto makes the anchor. Double deuce. Wonderful roll for Roberto. Is a bit dangerous, but if Gas doesn't hit, Roberto can win the game. I think I would hit on the 7. But Gas hits back, and now he has a lot of gammons. Roberto is playing at 2.5, Gas near 7. But now the match is completely reopened. Gas is a big favorite to win a gammon. So the score could go to 6-6. I don't understand why he didn't put the second checker on the 6 point. Risked to roll a 6-5 and leave a shot. Three checkers off and 5-1. Or 3 is a double shot. And Roberto hits. Now, if it was not for the score, it would be a clear redouble. But 1, 2, and 4 hits, 3 and 5 hits on the 3-point. And gases no structure, has 6 checkers on the ace point. So I think that even at this score it is a drop, and it is a correct drop by Gas. 8-2 for Roberto. For 1 hits and goes to the 20. He can't stay back. Five two, think he hits and makes the. I don't know if he has to make the butterfly anchor or play safe 15-13. Not leaving shots in the outfield. This is a blunder. Six three. Five three hits. Complex game. Gas doubles. There are a lot of blots, so at the score it is a correct double for him. And double 4 is a wonderful roll. He can hit 2 checkers in the outfield or make the 3-point. I think it is better to make the 3-point. Six three, it's another 2 checkers, but Roberto is fighting. Now I see a lot of gammons. Vital one for Roberto. Roberto needs a 5. Double 4 is a really bad roll, but Roberto has too many checkers on the bar, so Gas is a clear favorite to win the gammon. Roberto anchors up, but has 3 checkers on the bar. So I don't think he can avoid the gammon. But double 5, incredible. Yes, I would prefer this one. If Roberto doesn't hit a checker, I don't think he can avoid the gammon. So correctly makes the 4 point. 6-3 and 4 off. Gas leaves a shot, but no hit. Roberto misses, and I think it is a double. But Roberto had a possibility in this game too. Double 4 closes the game. So 8-4, no, 8-6. Gas has completely reopened the match. Gas is playing at 6.7, Roberto under 4. Very good match by Roberto. Five, 4, I think he has to hit. Thirteen, 4. I don't see other possibility. I don't like this one. Gas doubles. It was a bit early, but Gas is playing very aggressively as usual. I think 23-20 and 8-5. Okay, he had already played the 3. Roberto needs an anchor. The golden point would be very important. But now he has the possibility to hit. It's very dangerous for Gas. Okay, the golden point is really important because now gammon chances, Gas gammon chances are not high, and Roberto can win the match too. The game, sorry. Gas dances. Now I would run 2015 and yes, and make the prime. Now he has double shot for Roberto. 2-1, horrible roll. 5-4. I don't see other possibilities. But Gas leaves another shot. 6-1, misses. Double 5, wonderful roll for Gas. Now he's 28 pips ahead in the race. Double 5. Berto can win the game only if he can hit a shot. But it is quite unlikely. Yes, I would run. 2 off. Double 6. I have 2, only a double higher than 3. Okay, now Gas wins a gammon and goes ahead in the match for the first time. 10-8, 3 away, 5 away. I think it is a double. And Roberto doubles. 6-5 is not a good roll. I think I would have run. Roberto dances twice. And this is a very important game because Roberto doubled, correctly doubled at the third roll, but now Gas is favorite, but Roberto managed to hit. I think I would play 24-22. Six-3, wonderful roll for Roberto. Now with a 6, he makes the full prime. Three two, he has to attack. I would play 24-22. Double 4, 6-2. He can make the full prime. I think it is the best choice. Or cover the deuce, trying to maximize gammons. Probably it was better because gammons are very important for Roberto. Double 5 is a awful roll. No, yes. What? I think Roberto is getting confused. He could close his board and run with the 4. He made 2 blunders in a row. He has more than 5 minutes, but he played very, very fast. Really incredible. But he has been lucky. And I think he's a favorite to win the gammon. Seven crossover for Gas. Yes. Big favorite to win a gammon. Only a double 6 can save him. Crawford, 12-10, 1 away, 3 away. X1 run and makes the 8 point. But double 3 is wonderful for Gas. I would play 24-21. Go out. No, I make the 4 point. But Gas is not interested in winning the gammon. He just needs 1 point. But now it is not so easy. 10 point for Roberto. I think I would make the bar point. 6-1. Incredible roll for Roberto. From 10 to 4. Yes, he can hit on the ace, but I would prefer the 5 prime. To 1 is not a very good roll. Or 3 makes the 3 point. Now full prime for Roberto. which is a huge favorite to win the game and the match. Two down from the mid. Double three. Does he have to make the ace point? Maybe not. Now the only problem for Roberto is to clear the 8 point. Five one has to play from the 6, not a good roll. Six two, I can't play the 6. 6-3. Now Roberto risks a lot. 2-1. Double 5 leaves a shot, but Gas misses. And now Roberto is a clear favorite to win the game and the match. 6-5. Okay, I think this is the end. Interesting match. Very well played, especially by Roberto, but he made two incredible blunders in a row, ruining his performance, but he managed to win. So big congrats to Roberto and to Gas, and see you next.